please drop your shoe bags in the box outside. Bring back the shoe bags.
I'll bring back the shoe bags. Otherwise, we get stressed out about these shoes. You know, in our monastery in Perth once, it was really strange. People came and left their shoes. And then sometimes they wouldn't just miss both their shoes. Only one shoe was taken. And they thought, who would actually steal one shoe? So we're on the lookout for a one-legged woman. There's no one-legged woman. After a while we solved the mystery. It took about 6 months and many people lost one shoe. And it was actually the neighbour next door looked in the dog kennel. And the dog kennel was full of shoes. The neighbouring dog, while giving the talk, would go to the pile of shoes outside the temple, pick one and take it back into the kennel. It's a really weird dog, but we found all the shoes afterwards. But anyway, I don't think you lose the shoes here that way. Yes.
Okay, the first question, Ajahn Brahm. Ajahn Brahm, I have tight lower back muscles and have difficulty sitting in the lotus position to meditate. Is it alright for me to do the sweeping meditation lying on my right side just before sleeping at night? Thank you.
Yes. Please remember this. I know that sometimes people think meditation is concentration. If they call it concentration, the association is with concentration camps. And that's not very pleasant. So it's relaxation, it's stillness, not concentration. So if you want to do meditation, especially sweeping meditation, which is just relaxing the muscles of your body, which is a great way of overcoming tension and stress, whatever posture you like, sitting on a chair is fine. For those of you who've been to my retreat centre over in Perth, we've got these specially designed meditation chairs, which is beautiful to meditate on. So you don't need to meditate on the floor, meditate on a chair, meditate on your bed, whatever you want to meditate, fine. But if it's meditating just to relax before you go to sleep, fine, on your bed. But if you're meditating during the daytime, you don't want to go to sleep. Be careful, because pillows are magnetic. They tend to sort of pull you in their direction until you're stuck. So to go to sleep, fine, just meditate on your bed. If you're meditating seriously and you're laying down, put your pillow a long way away. Yeah. Right, here we go into the big questions.
Ajahn Brahm, there are many fake Buddhist organizations in Singapore. They use Buddha's name and change his teaching to mislead people. Most of us know who they are. Unfortunately, our relatives or friends may have gone to the wrong path. And how are we going to help them? So question number one is, their three jewels are so much different from ours. We can say them loudly to anyone, be it human or unseen beings. They said that theirs are so precious and cannot be shared. By believing in their teachings and gone through their ceremony, it would mean that their disciples will have a guaranteed place in the heaven and their name will delete from hell. Is that so easy? Question.
Okay, look, it's really, really important, in your spiritual practice, not just to believe in what a monk or a nun or any priest actually tells you. Remember to check it out. Now you can check out what the Buddha actually said. We've got great translations of the original teachings of the Buddha. You can get them from the Buddhist Fellowship. These are not necessarily my teachings, what the Buddha actually said. And please check it out with common sense, with science, with what actually works. Does it really make sense when one particular type of Buddhism say we are the best and everybody else, they don't really know what real Buddhism is? Know that good teachers, we always work together. In other words, I encourage not just myself and my cronies to teach the Buddhist Fellowship. Any person who can give a good talk, please let them teach. Please, you go and listen to other people and see what makes sense to you. Buddha always talked about the three conceits, the wrong ways of thinking. I am better than other people. I am worse, or I'm the same even. It's a wrong way of measuring. If you find any sort of type of Buddhism or any religion say, we are the best, that my God is bigger than your God. That just really doesn't make any sense to me. Isn't sort of religion always about harmony and about peace, not about pride? That's what it means to me, that's pride, saying that we have got the best teachings. And also when teachings are secret, the Buddha actually said he keeps an open hand. He lets everybody know what's going on. Now, please ask any question you like of me. Please argue with me. Even those who go and visit my monastery in Perth, you can go into my room where I sleep, my cave where I meditate. Many of you have been in there. You actually see how I live. So I haven't got a plasma screen TV in my cave. I don't have money under my bed. So, I let people see exactly how I live and follow me around and test me out. Because you want to be honest. So please, whatever path you take, please practice honesty, spiritual honesty. Question and follow the evidence. And if you do find some monks or nuns or priests obviously mistreating spirituality, in other words, selling their teachings and asking, you can only get a funeral service if you pay money, you can only get counselling for a fee, and I'll only answer your question if you give me $10. Now that is not wrong. Religion is not business. Okay? So the real religion, we give things totally for free. Have ever I charged you anything? Sometimes I think I'd make a fortune if I charged you for photographs. But no, you don't do that. And that's real religion. Did the Buddha ever charge? Of course he didn't charge. This is like free. And this is a wonderful thing when you can give good teachings for free and you can give it back for free, and it's beautiful teaching. So when people charge money, or they say they're the very best, or they say things like, we're going to take your name out of hell, just say, prove it, give me the evidence first of all. Give my evidence my name is in hell. Give me the evidence that, afterwards, that I can go to heaven. Of course, you can't give evidence like that. That's the problem. That anything to do with life after death, you can never be sure, can you? So because you can't be sure, unscrupulous people abuse that. Just like that person. That person was doing chanting. The person said, what are you chanting for? I'm chanting to keep tigers out of Singapore. He said, but there are no tigers in Singapore. Yeah, you see, it works. So be really careful. Some of you can be very gullible. So please don't be fooled by unscrupulous religious people. Go on, next question.
Yeah, we do have quite a bit here.
Okay, sorry, I'll behave.
Dear Ajahn Brahm, I think it must be a young person here. I keep smiling, and sometimes people find it irritating. What should I do?
Out of compassion, frown at them. No, they say, because they smile, they irritate other people. And out of compassion, be angry. No, you can't do that. Keep on smiling. You break them down after a while. So smile and they frown, smile and they frown. Have the competition, see which is more powerful, the smile. Of course the smile is much better. So if they get irritated, say the reason why you get irritated is because you don't come to the Buddhist fellowship. So don't stop smiling, carry on smiling. What other people think about you or say about it, that is really their problem. You smile and let them understand where your smile comes from.
So Ajahn, the next one is going to be tricky for you.
Oh, great. Yes.
If true love is not about sex and is unconditional,
Yeah.
should celibate people like monks be in love too?
Of course. I'm in love with the whole world, with you, and I'm in love with the Buddha, I'm in love with peace. What does actually love really mean? I often say that, I told this to a couple, I think, it was I think after the talk this afternoon in the US. When you first fall in love, you have the romantic and sometimes the physical love, which is important for procreation. If you didn't have that, there'd be no more people in Singapore. So, that's important in life. You go through the physical part of love, first of all. And, with that intimacy, you are actually trusting somebody else with your body. And it's an amazing thing to do that. But then later on in life, it actually transforms. Instead of being something physical, it's more this emotional trust. You're trusting your life with another person, all your secrets, all your faults, hoping that that person will understand you and accept you for who you are. After a few years in marriage, you realise you're not perfect, and your partner's not perfect. And that's actually where love is strong enough to say, I love you in spite of all the things which I see are wrong with you. Just like you see all the things which are wrong in me, but I still love you. I'm trying my best, but it takes time to grow. And that love, which is that open the door of your heart type of love, whoever you are, whatever you do, you'll always be my friend. It changes from the love of like romance to the love of like family, your closest partner in life, what we call a spiritual friend. And then that love sort of develops even further. So you can spread that love not just to the person you've committed your life to, but to your children as well, to your friends, to many, many people. And what is that love? I've often noticed when I see you, you come up to me, I actually give you my love. And some of you tell me all your problems. And I think, hopefully, those of you who've asked me any problem will understand you'll never be rejected. No matter what you've done, even some very horrible things, I'd always tell you, very good. What I'm saying is, no matter what you've done, even if you've really hurt me, I will never take my love away from you. You'll always be my friend, and I will really truly care for you as much as I am able to try and help anything which I can help you with, wisdom, a bit of a smile, just of listening to you. That's the love which I hope you feel from me. I try my very best to do that to each one of you. You can only love one person at a time, but for me that's a person who I'm looking at, the one who's in front of me. And that's how I make love to each one of you. Not in a sexual way, but in a spiritual way, by affirming it. And it's a beautiful thing to know you can go up to somebody and be accepted,